Hello students, let's start now the third chapter, that is natural resources, vegetation and wildlife. I think you have done all the earlier two chapter. This is the third chapter related to our resources, that is vegetation and wildlife. I have also sent you a link in which you have learned about the importance of vegetation and wildlife. Now I'll tell you what is the meaning of vegetation and their importance and types we will do in this chapter. In the beginning, the earth was a barren planet. There was no life in the water or in land. The life appeared slowly in the ocean in the form of plants. Here the one word question arises, where the life first arise. It was appeared in the ocean in the form of plants. Slowly the various type of organism appeared on the earth, which were broadly classified as the animals and plants. So what is the natural vegetation? the assemblance of plant species in an environment is known as natural vegetation. Means without the interference of the human being which grows its own, that is called natural vegetation. It includes the forests, shrubs, etc. So natural vegetation, which are the factors that are the responsible for the growth of the vegetation? There are two important factors, that are temperature and rainfall. Yes. In the area where the rainfall is heavy, the forests are thick and dense. As the rainfall decreases, the size and concentration of the plants also reduce. Means the areas which receive the heavy rainfall, it has the dense vegetation. They are long trees, big trees. But where the area they receive the less rainfall, in that areas the vegetation is also less, and it is in the form of shrubs and the short trees. Low rainfall in desert area, for example, and in cold area, if we see the second factor, that is temperature. In the cold region, the growing season is very short. Therefore, plants occur in a scattered patches and the form of mosses and algae. So this is about the meaning of vegetation and what factors that affect the growth of the plants. Now move to the next topic. Yes, students, our next topic is classification of forests. On the basis of the location and the type of climate conditions, forests can be divided into three broad types. It means you can ask in exam how many types of the forest found in the world on the basis of their location and the climatic condition, means where they are located and what type of the climatic conditions they have. On that basis we can classify the forests into three types. Number 1, the tropical hardwood forest. Number 2, Mediterranean forests. And number 3, temperate softwood forests. And first of all, the tropical hardwood forests, which is clear from its name, it means these forests have a hardwood forest. On the basis of temperature and rainfall, tropical hardwood forests are further divided into two types, that is tropical evergreen forest and tropical deciduous forests. Yes, on the basis of temperature and rainfall. In the beginning, we told the classification of forest based on the location and climate. And when we talk about the climate, it has two factors, that is temperature and rainfall. So on that basis, hardwood forests are further of two types, that is evergreen and deciduous. First of all, we'll discuss about the tropical evergreen forests. Evergreen forests, these forests are also known as tropical rain forests. Why? Here the question is, Why tropical evergreen forests are known as tropical rainforests? Because these type of forests are found in the area which receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. That's why they are called rainforests. On the other hand, the question can be asked also in the form of why rainforests are known as evergreen forests. The rainforests are known as evergreen forests because they do not shed their leaves at the same time. It means they remain green throughout the years. That's why they are called evergreen forests. Evergreen means which remains green throughout the years. And why they remain green? Because they do not shed their leaves at the same time. Yes, and where they found in the world? They are found in the area of Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Gabon in Africa. And India, they are found in the Western Ghats, the Andaman Nicobar Islands, Kerala, and northern eastern parts of the country. They receive heavy rainfall, which is more than 200 centimeters, and they found in the hot climate throughout the year. Another feature of these forests are the trees are very tall in height. They can reach up to the 60 meter, and in that single area different type of species are found in the same area. Means these are the dense forests, घने जंगल हैं और different species एक ही जगह पर पाई जाती हैं. Because they receive the heavy rainfall, temperature is also, the climate is hot also. These forests are characterized by the dense growth of vegetation. The trees have the broad leaves that permit transpiration of surplus moisture. Means they have the special feature because of they have the broad leaves, and which helps they permit the transpiration of surplus moisture. And the example of the trees which found in these forests is mahogany, ebony, rosewood, rubber, and palm. Animals also named we have to learn elephant, lemur, monkey, and deer. Is it clear? This is the tropical evergreen forests. The forests which are found in the area of heavy rainfall. That's why they are known as tropical rainforests, and they do not shed their leaves at the same time, and they remain green throughout the year. That's why they are known as evergreen forests. And they are very tall in height. The trees are very tall in height. They can reach up to 60 meters, and different species found in a single region. And they have broad leaves that permit the transpiration of surplus moisture. And typical trees of these forests are mahogany, ebony, rosewood, rubber, and palm. Or animals, elephant, lemur, monkey, and deer. And in the world, they are found in the Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Gabon. Or India, in the area of heavy rainfall, that is northern eastern part, Andaman Nicobar, Kerala, etc. Second type of vegetation is tropical deciduous forests. With this you can compare with the tropical evergreen also. Evergreen forests are also known as rainforests, and tropical deciduous are known as monsoon forests. Why? Because they are common in the monsoon area of the world, and these forests are commonly found in India, Myanmar, South China, East Brazil, and central parts of America. And what are the features of the or climate of these forests? These are the found in the where the climate is warm and distinct wet and dry season. It means they receive the moderate rainfall, that is between the 100 to 200 centimeter, and they receive summer rainfall, which is the we can say the monsoon time period, June to September. And vegetation of these forests is not as dense as the tropical evergreen forests. As we said, in tropical evergreen, the trees are very tall in height, But in the deciduous, the trees are of medium height, that is between the 30 to 40 meter, and they shed. And in evergreen we told that they do not shed their leaves at the same time, but in deciduous these trees shed their leaves within the few weeks in the summer season. Yes. And the example of these trees are sandalwood, sal, teak, and shisha, and eucalyptus, which is common in the Australia. You can ask where eucalyptus found in the world. It is common in the Australia. And which animals found in the tropical deciduous forests? That is lion, tiger, elephant, and numerous kind of reptiles. So this is tropical deciduous forests. These two types, evergreen forests and tropical deciduous forests, which are further two types of the hardwood forests, the trees whose wood is very hard. Second type of forests are Mediterranean forest. These are also clear from its name. The forests which are mainly located in the area around the Mediterranean Sea. The main areas are shores of Europe, Asia, North Africa, and the southwestern parts of South Africa. These forests are usually found in the area where the dry summer and moderate rainfall during winter. Means climate कैसा है? In the summer there is no rainfall, but they receive rainfall in the winter, which is moderate, not much, very less or not much high. And the feature of these forests are the trees are widely scattered. It means they are not dense, they are scattered, and they have spiny, waxy, small, and leather textured leaves. They also have long roots and thick bark. Due to these features, which features? Their waxy texture, leathery and waxy texture, the long roots. These trees are able to retain the moisture in the dry summer season. When there is no rainfall in summer, still they have the moisture due to their texture and their long roots. The important trees of these forests are cork, olive, citrus fruits trees. And the animals which are found in the Mediterranean forests are monk seal, Barbary macaque, Greek tortoise, Iberian licus, and great bust, etc. You have to write in the points all the features and the location with their example of trees and animals. Next is temperate softwood forests. This is the last type of forest. It has another name, that is coniferous forests, and in the India these forests are known as mountain forests because they are found in the mountain region of Himalaya. So where they are located, these forests are commonly known as coniferous as the shape of the tree. These trees have a conical shape. That's why they are known as coniferous forests. And these are why called the softwood, because the wood is soft. And they are found in the higher latitudes of the northern hemisphere. Means they are found in the mountain region higher latitudes in Europe, Asia, North Canada, and USA. I earlier told you that they are found in India in the Himalayan region, where its name is mountain forest. And these are found in the colder region of the world, and they receive the rainfall in the form of snow in the winter. And the features are, yes, the trees are tall and conical in shape, and due to their shape the snow cannot accumulate on them. One time there was a question in the board that why snow cannot accumulate on the coniferous forests, because due to their shape, conical shape, due to the conical shape of the trees, the snow cannot accumulate on them, and these trees do not shed their leaves at the same time. So these forests are also look evergreen because they remain green throughout the year. And what is the specialty of these forests is these are of very important for the commerce or trade of the country, for the trading purpose. They are very economical and very expensive because their timber and wood is used for the making the pulp and then paper, plywood, etc. So these are very important for our country. The example of the trees are spur, silver fir, deodar, chestnut, walnut, etc. And which trees are found in these forests are that is Kashmir stag, spotted deer, Tipton antler, snow leopard, tiger and golden eagle. So students, these are the types of forests which are classified on the basis of the location and the climatic condition. So do this topic today, and next topic we will discuss later on. Okay.